Come on in the room, guys. Come on in the room. Let's have our discussion. This is open mic. I'm going to let y'all have the floor. I'm going to let y'all ask whatever questions it is you guys would like to ask. It's open up to y'all, so whatever y'all want to talk about today, y'all know I always got a topic in mind, but I'm going to let y'all ask the questions today. What y'all want to talk about. Hey guys, y'all come on in. Come on in the room. Open discussion. Y'all got the floor. I'm just going to put my 2 cents in. Okay? Okay. Come on in, guys. Come on in. What y'all want? Tell me what y'all want to talk about today, because y'all know I always got something in mind to discuss. I just got so much on the brain to talk about, but I'm gonna let y'all pick the topic, Rhonda. I'm gonna let you guys pick the topic today. We worshiped at home today. Yes, we did. We worshiped at home. Yes, sometimes you have to lay hands on your own children. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We could pick any topic, whatever topic you guys want to talk about. Cause y'all might think my topics be the same type deals. So just whatever you guys want to talk about. It's whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm just open. My topic that I was gonna talk about was, of course, cheating, because one of my topics was cheating. The second one was dating. Okay. And the reason why I want to hit on cheating is because I got a lot of good women. They're really good women, y'all, that have been cheated on. And I just want to know, are these men like y'all crazy? Like some really, really good women out here cheating on. Getting cheated on by some dog men. Like, I'm just like, these men. Women who have been down for them like 4 flat tires, y'all. Like, woo, child, and I want to hit on dating as well. But I want you guys, if y'all got any type of questions that's just burning on the inside and y'all need something, don't say y'all ain't got nobody to talk about y'all problems now, because I'm here. I'm here to help y'all, answer y'all questions about any topic. It's not a filter. We're not here to judge nobody. But, I just don't want y'all just be like, she always talking about these, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just here. I know you don't not want to talk about no football. I'm just going to say go Cowboys and that's it. Go Cowboys and that's it. You probably see my football shirt. I got on Jazarius' football shirt. I got makeup all on my shirt, y'all. I got on Jazarius' football shirt. But yeah, we can, if y'all want to open up with cheating. Like I said, I have a bunch of friends. It ain't like 1 or 2. It's like a lot of females, friends that I talk to, guys, on a regular basis. A lot of them. Good, I'm talking about y'all. Really good women. Really good. Will have your back through whatever. They dying. Like, ain't nobody got you, she got you. You know what I'm saying? And they get cheated on by these men. I'm talking about, when I say some good women, y'all, some good women. Like, oh my, they always into something, doing something. They always involved in their kids' school. Just, y'all, really, really good women are out here getting cheated on. And the women out here that ain't worth a damn, them the ones that the men leave, like, literally risking it all for some foolishness. So I'm up here just like, y'all crazy. Like, literally, y'all crazy. And I only know a speck of women, just a speck, that's risking it all. That's risking it all for the streets, like, literally. So my question about that, I just want to know, are y'all crazy? Do y'all not know what y'all got? Like, and then when y'all want to come back, it be too late. It be too late. So my question is, for men who risking it out, like, are y'all crazy? Like, I got so many topics, y'all. I want to talk about these deadbeat men that take care of other people's kids but don't take care of their own kids. Like, I don't understand. Y'all help me understand that. Y'all got to, like, okay, you're a man. You have your own kids, right? You have your own kids. but you move in with somebody and they have kids, you treat their kids who is not any kin to you at all, and you treat your children like crap because you don't like the mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't no like, you might be a bad dude to deal with as far as relationship wise to her, but that don't mean you're a bad father to your children. Your children need you. You see what I'm saying? Your kids need you there. I mean, you might be a terrible spouse, you know what I'm saying, but you might be an awesome dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on there, man. That's one thing. Like I said, yeah, I can touch on so many subjects because it's just so many things I just don't understand. I don't get it. Y'all help me understand this. You don't want your own flesh and blood because you don't like the mama, but that's your flesh and blood. If we got to come to an agreement, you know what? I know when I call her, I know she gonna talk. I know she got a mouth. I gotta hear her mouth. But if that take for me hearing her mouth to see my babies, okay, yeah, I sure will. Whatever you got to do, because your children need you. I don't know what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the daughter might not be to get along with the mom. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes daughter and mom don't get along. They need their dad. Y'all understand? They need their dad. I needed my dad. Me and my mama didn't get along. Those that work with me and know my story, and then I get into that one day. I'll do a live video one day, y'all. I want to write a book. It's long. Lifetime, I'm ready to tell my story. But those that know my story know that me and my mom did not get along at all growing up, you know. And it would have been good to have a father figure that, well, I had my grandfather. I'm talking about like a birth, like a father that I could go to get away from all of that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I can go to talk to. But luckily, you know, I had my grandfather who acted as my dad. You know what I'm saying? He raised me from a baby up until like middle school age, you know. So it was just me and him for a long time. Those that don't mean no, I was stuck to his hip. So, but what I'm saying is, you know, be involved in y'all's kids' lives. Like, I don't understand y'all own flesh and blood. Y'all just throw whatever to them, but y'all move in with somebody and y'all living with women and their kids, and you act like your kids are non-existent. Y'all help me understand that. Help me understand that. I would never understand that for the life of me. I mean, if I gotta humble myself to get my children, I'll humble myself. I gotta call over here and, you know, hey, Tasha, what you doing, Tasha? I mean, you know you ain't paid your child support. Pay your child support. Don't give her no excuse to not to let you see your children if they mean that much to you. You know what I'm saying? If you know y'all got a court order where you supposed to get every other weekend and whatever, go get them on your weekend. If you know she had them last Christmas and you want to get them this Christmas, go get your children. That just don't sit right with me, y'all. That just don't sit right with me. And like I said, you never know what these kids are going through at the house. Like, sometimes parents would take the anger out on their sons because their sons look just like you. And they can't stand you and they can't stand him either. See what I'm saying? They can't stand you. And sometimes they'll mistreat their children. Because it's something about you, about this particular child that they don't like. So y'all better say I'm wrong. I know I'm right. Y'all ain't got to tell me I'm right. I know I'm right. You look just like your daddy. Now you can't have no cake. Just like your daddy. You know, people do that. This real life situation. Parents do that. Y'all be thinking our parents around here, oh, I love my children, baby. Let me tell you something from experience. Our parents have dealt with things in their past too that they have to heal from. And I had to learn that as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Hurt people. And you never understand, like, why my mom, you know, why my mama, why my daddy don't, you know, like me, why they can get this and why I can't, why I'm doing this and why they can get to do that. People go through things in life and you never know why. Only them and God know why they are like that with their person. Like I said, you might have a son and that son might look just like you. But that mama might mistreat that son because of something you did to her. You might have hurted her. You might have cheated on her. You might have did this and did that to her. And she might resent you. So if she don't want get a child sitting in her face that look exactly like you, y'all better go get y'all children from these folks. Y'all better go get y'all children. Y'all never know what people going through. children hate going home. All children do not like going home. You know what I'm saying? And I speak, like I said, God, and I thank God because God allowed me to go through a lot of different things in my life. And I think it's so I can relate to people on different levels. Like, I can relate to people on different levels. I mean, anything, like, people reach out to me all the time by situations. I'm not judgmental, but I understand what you're going through. I don't care what subject you want to touch on. I can go there with you. I don't care if it's suicide. I complicated suicide before. My life, my situation as a child was just that bad. I wanted to take my own life. But God. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, y'all get y'all children. Get y'all children. And as far as, yeah, Jessica, I definitely touch on that. I mean, you never know. Y'all children sitting at home wondering, what is it like on the other side? You know, what is it like? You know, because, you know, people not going, let me tell y'all one thing. People not going to show everybody what they doing, okay? People put, and one thing about an abuser, they not going to show themselves. It's like a rapist or an abusive husband. People do things behind the scene. But like I said, guys, hurt people hurt people. And I'm saying that to say, y'all, go see about y'all children. You know what I'm saying? Go see about y'all children. I would never understand why people do that. People have a whole, they get married to a woman and the woman got 3 children. It's a problem with me. And I try to put my self in people's shoes. Like, okay, I'm dating a guy. He got 3 children. We've been together 2 years. I ain't seen them children yet. I haven't seen those kids yet. So I would want to know, like, you know, Chris, why you don't go see your children? Like, that's a turn off to me. If I'm with you and you ain't seeing your kid, that's a problem for me. Like, I would be that mother or that wife that would want to step up and say, you need to go tend to your kids. Or I would be the one that write out a Christmas card, put them some money in and mail it out. That's me as a woman. I can't be with no dude that I know got kids and ain't taking care of. See, we're not finna do that. We're not finna do that. Okay? So she said, let's talk about dad that's denying their kids. Okay? Sometimes when people deny you, the denial is the blessing. Okay? Because you never know. We never know what we asking for. See what I'm saying? We never know what we're going to walk into. We never know what God trying to protect us from. And I feel like if the time is right, you know what I'm saying? If God lay it on their heart, you know, because some people, they get up in age and they get older. Then that's when they be trying to want to start doing right. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me do right by my daughter. You know, I did. Sometimes the Holy Spirit will convict people because when they get older in age or go through something in life, they'll come back and say, you know what I'm saying? You know, but sometimes you got to let God handle people. Because God got a way of working on people in ways that we can't do it. So as far as a child being denied, I can't do nothing about you denying me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to have be involved with me, that's fine. But in the back of their mind, they know. They know the truth. They know the truth. They just be in denial. And you know what? It'll hurt them because guess what? On down the line, when they need somebody and ain't nobody there for them, guess who they going to be thinking about calling? They going to be thinking about calling you. See what I'm saying? When on down the line, that child that they singled out, denied, or, you know, they gonna call on you. See, one thing about pride hurts a lot of people. I would never understand why people deny. And it's just, like I said, pride. They have pride. They don't want to come and say, you know what, I'm sorry. I denied you. I'm sorry. You know, saying I'm sorry for something, that's a I feel like that's a demon. Pride, that's a demon. Pride will have you missing your blessings because you around here on this foolishness. Pride is a big demon people are battling with, struggling with. You know what I'm saying? Pride. All day long. Pride. Another topic I want to talk about, guys. I'm not probably letting y'all people see. Y'all ain't picking this stuff fast enough. Dating. Like, don't tell y'all children to just hop on the first thing that come along. It's okay to date, just like it's okay for men to date. It's okay to date, and women, we gotta take off the stipulations, like what we want to date. Like we got a certain type of person we want to date. Well, the man God got for you might not have dreads, or the man God got for you might not be 6'7". You see what I'm saying? We got to take those stipulations off, because if I was to be with somebody that I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a certain type of guy that I wanted to date. But see, when I saw how the men that I wanted acted and treated me, I don't want that. I don't want that. And I'm just seeing everything that I've done on my own fail. It never works out. It never works. When you're trying to do things and pick a man on your own, it never works out. So first thing we have to do, ladies and men, we need to take off the stipulations. I mean, anything that like if she interested in you, go sit down, have a date, go on a date with her, talk to her, okay? Because, like I said, when me and Morris met, when nobody in the ear, I talking about some girl, Morris fine. Oh my God, if I could just get a date with Morris. Oh my goodness, girl. Woo, that damn Morris. If he walked past me one more time, well, nobody saying that about him. He wasn't the best looking thing. He wasn't even my type of dude. You see what I'm saying? But when he asked me out on a date, I decided to go. I went. But guess what? Had I not went, because I'm saying, okay, he ain't my type of dude, I'm not going on no date with him. You know what I'm saying? He not my type. I would have missed out on my blessings. And here we is, been married 8 years. I would have missed out on it. Talking about some gun, what I want in a man. He gotta be this and that. Y'all, that's foolishness. The man God got for you might be short. The man God got for you might be tall. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got to take the stipulations off. And it wasn't until I took the stipulations off and allowed God to move. And you know what I'm saying? He came along. And another thing, I got a problem with. Sometimes us as females, we'll lower our standards to be with y'all dudes. And y'all have had a nerve to be out here cheating. The nerve. I'm telling y'all, my ex, I'm telling y'all, I'm up here like, when you lower your standards to be with somebody, like, because sometimes you can sit down with somebody and go out with them, and it be other things that attract you to them. He's a good guy. He's not stingy with his wallet. He's sweet. He care for my son. He this, he that. And, you know, it's other things that, to get your attention other than just looks. Okay, he's not the best looking, but he's sweet. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking about my ex. Okay, he ain't the best looking, but he's really, really sweet. And that's why a lot of people miss out on your blessings. That other people have other things to offer other than the physical. Because you can find somebody that's physically attractive that treats you like crap. Literally. You can find somebody that's physically attractive that treats you like crap. That treats you like garbage. Okay? So, saying that to say, the nerve of y'all. I mean, the nerve of y'all. The ones that we done lowered our standards to be with you. Like, we used to date dudes up here. We lower our standards to see what type of foolishness you see what you talking about. And you up here on this foolishness. Y'all. Y'all just be doing too much. Y'all just be doing too much. You know? It's like, don't let me lower my standards and be with you for years. Then you want to turn around and call yourself trying to cheat. Boy, if you don't sit down somewhere talking about some cheat, you better. Then the woman that she with think she got herself something, want to know why you ain't acting no fool, you ain't never called. She for what? Nigga, to call? You want me to act a fool over him? No. I lowered my standards to be with him. Baby, you good. I'm good. It's above me now. That's above me now. Okay. Oh, child. What else y'all want to talk about, y'all? I'm telling y'all, I just have so much just been building up. And I be watching videos, and I be sitting up here listening to my friends and stuff talk about this stuff. And I just be like, I hope you guys know what y'all doing, man. Because y'all be cheating on some really, really good women. And I just want to just wake y'all up. Like, are y'all serious right now? Like, these are some really good women. Like, you know, anybody will be glad to be with a person like that. Okay, Kendra said, let's discuss toxic family members. Simple. Stay away from them, sir. You got to stay away from them because toxic people can hinder you. Toxic family members can hinder you because God might tell you to go left and they'll tell you to go right. Toxic family members will tell you, you know, you'll say, I want to start my own business. You know, and toxic family members be like,
you ain't got no, you ain't gonna make no money doing it, because the thing about family members, all of them don't want to see you do good. You know what I'm saying? All of them don't want to see you do good. A lot of toxic family members would rather worship the ones that ain't got nothing going for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that's all in and all out of jail, they love them to death. But the ones that go on to be successful, that tried their whole life to make them proud, they treat them like crap. They talking about them like a dog, because instead of them looking like, yay, that's my child, she getting it, or he's getting it, he's doing it, they rather try to force make the ones that ain't doing nothing do something. Let me make you look good in front of the eye. You know what I'm saying? Because the ones that you wanted to turn out bad. Some people minds are messed up, y'all. And I know my family ain't the only family that's crazy. Some people are really just like messed up in the head. And like I said earlier, you will never know what a person has been through in their lives. Only person that knows what they go through in their lives is God. And you just gotta stay away from that, man. Pray for them, release it. You know what I'm saying? Forgive. You gotta forgive them now. But most of the point, see, people think that when you forgive somebody, that's it. No, you got to do more than just forgive them. You got to release it, especially if it's something that's heavy. If it's something that's heavy on your heart, you got to do more than just say, I forgive. I forgive. And then you wonder why you still got that heaviness on you that you've been had since day one. You know what I'm saying? Like that heaviness. I don't know if y'all ever felt that heaviness of you holding something in for so long and it get heavy on you. It's like you carrying something heavy. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a heaviness on you like that, not only do you have to forgive them, the secret to it is you have to release it to God. Meaning that you could go to that person, whoever a person is you have a problem with that's toxic. But but some people don't have just one person that's toxic. Some people have a whole family that's toxic. See what I'm saying? When you have a whole family that's toxic, and it's always one black sheep of the family, like one person that's like, no, I'm my own person, that's not involved in that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You always have one person that's want to do right, and that one person is going to stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with, them downing this person or talking about this person, if you don't agree with running with men with this particular person, like, no, this is wrong, you're married, we should, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you don't agree with that, you're looked at as the bad person. And then like I said, it's just a lot of things that when you're dealing with a toxic person or a toxic family, it's best to just really just stay your distance and stick with the person that got you through it, which was nobody but God. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's hard for people to like me, I had to have a one-on-one with God. I wouldn't have got through with, I literally would not have made it through what I went through if it wasn't for God. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, let's see. The ones they call the black sheep see through everything. Yes, Kendra. See through all the bull. And I think that, mainly with me and my situation, y'all already, like, you know what I'm saying? My mama had me such a young age. Her life was pretty much taken away from her young because she had a child. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, then I learned this on later on in life. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she might have felt, okay, well, she took my life away from me. Let me make her life hell. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now, like I said, now that I have forgiven her and forgiven them and all this sort of type of stuff, I can actually talk about it now, and it really don't even bother me. But yeah, when people do stuff, it's things that they have went through in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like especially when you're a teenager having a child. When you're a teenager having a child and everybody, you're embarrassed, first of all. You know what I'm saying? You're embarrassed about the situation. And some parents take it out on their kids. And I've talked to women. I had a close friend who suffered from postpartum depression. And she said her baby was over there choking on milk. Little baby was over there choking on milk one time. And she was like, see, that was while you was over there doing all that crying, you over there choking. That's what you get. A lot of women suffer from postpartum depression. So I think that her thing with me was, my life was made a living hell. Let me make her life a living hell. You see what I'm saying? So, it was what it was, and everything I went through was a learning experience because I wouldn't be where I am today had it not been for mistreatment, wanting me to be the bad child. Like, how can I be the bad child when I'm scared? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm afraid, So I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for that. But I most of all thank God for keeping me, because I wanted to take my own life because it was just that bad, y'all. Oh my God, it was just that bad. I'm gonna write a book one day, but I'm not a writer. But I need to be able to, something I can talk on and to write the words out for me. But y'all, when I say it was bad, and I'm to a point now I can actually talk about it without boo-hooing and crying. Because when you hold in something since 1995, and it's bothering you. But one thing I am glad I did, I'm glad I did go to her, and I'm glad she did hear my voice tell her that I do forgive her, and that I take my power back. I'm no longer afraid. I ain't afraid of you no more. I'm not afraid of you no more. I still got a scar on my eye. Y'all probably can't see it because of my y'all probably can't see it. It's a scar. I had to get stitches when I was 3. But y'all probably can't see it. But yeah, when I grow my eyebrows out, y'all can see it. But yeah, though, when you have to forgive people, y'all. You have to forgive people, but most of all, you have to release it. You have to release it, and you'll never understand why you go through what you're going through to later on in life. And it's like, oh, okay. So like I said, literally any discussion y'all want to talk, like any discussion, like I can go there, But then drugs and all that, I can't talk to you about drugs because I never used drugs or nothing like that. But, yeah, Kendra, thank God. Girl, thank God for grandparents, because mine was my safe haven. Like, woo, child, you go from heaven to... But like I said, it was just me. It wasn't my other... It was just me. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it like she had a hard life. She wanted my life to be hard because hers was hard. Fine. But... you have to take everything and realize what is God's intentions on you going through that. So now I'm able to help people who going through things. Whether it's abuse, abuse is not a good. I don't care if you're in a marriage. Abuse is never good to be abused. And any type of person looking at material things. Because my thing was, you can't love anybody with material things. It's just like being in an abusive marriage. You might have a husband that's rich, you got everything in the world, but if he's abusing you, that don't mean nothing. I just want your love. That's all. I just want your love. You know what I'm saying? I just want your love. But yeah, I had this scar. I had to get stitches when I was 3 years old. 6th grade, I had to go get stitches, cut with glass. And then anytime you got to tell your child, don't tell nobody I did this to you. You shouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be doing it. Point blank, period. You should not be doing it. When I say hateful, nasty, evil, and I don't look at that as the person. I look at that as the devil that's inside of her. Sometimes the people allow the enemy to take charge of them. And the enemy will have you doing stuff that you normally, wouldn't do, that you'll regret later. Because, it is what it is. I give all glory to God for going through what I went through, because he did not leave me. I didn't have nobody to call on. I didn't have, throughout the week. I didn't have nobody house to go over throughout the week. I was, baby, baking for the weekend, baby. On Thursday night, I was calling my granddaddy Friday, come pick me. But don't you, when I get off the bus, you better be there, So... it is what it is. It's over and done. I'm not a child no more, y'all. I'm grown. That is behind me. And God was there for me then, and he here for me now. So, it is what it is, y'all. That's why I said I can actually talk about anything, any level. Kendra said she said, I thank God for my mother's side of the family. Yes, girl, yes. I thank God for my granny, because that was my peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, child, that was my peace of mind, honey. Because it's almost like, you scared to make a move. You scared to do anything, because everything was just, it was bad. And then the thing about God, as I got older, y'all, once I started forgiving and all that stuff, God came to me when God was like, the pain that you should have felt, you didn't. I said, God, what you mean? He said, the pain that you should have felt, meaning that he only let me feel a fraction of the pain. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I am where I am today because of what I went through. Because like the Bible say, what the devil meant for your bad, God meant for your good. And then you wonder, you around here, like I said, I cannot see myself, guys. I got Giselle. We'll use my oldest son as an example. If my son turn out good, successful, and that means I've done my part as a parent. I mean, when I say y'all, I would be happier than I ever been in my life because I know, I'd be so proud of him. But see, within a toxic family, they don't look at things like that. They look at it as, she got this right here. Oh, now she thinks she better than everybody. That's a toxic family. My prayer used to be, Lord, please let me find my real family because this one, I just know you ain't sit me down here in this foolishness. I just know you would think that in a positive setting, that positive family, they'll be happy for their kids. Like, what parent won't be proud of their kids? Like, not in a toxic family, baby. A toxic family talk about you like a dog. And it's sad because when that day come when mine become successful, I've done my job. Thank you, Jesus. God, I thank you. Woo, baby, they listen. They're successful. They got their own family. They've been married. But no, a toxic family, they entertain foolishness. They ran here different. Baby dad is this and all this and that, drinking, smoking weed, doing drugs, any type of jail. They applaud that. They love that. But guess what? I've seen and heard a lot of stories about the main ones you applauding or be the main ones that had you sitting up in the nursing home on your deathbed, and you guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to call that one. Woo, child, I've seen it too many times. You will have to call that one, baby, that you treated like a dog. That you treated like shit. But you say you showed me tough love, but why was I the only one that got tough love? Yeah, you reap what you sow. But see, the thing about it is, I never met an abuser yet that admit to their wrong. Like, anybody, like, even if it's a child molester or whatever type of abuse it is, they never admit to their wrong, and they won't. But guess what, baby? You can hide and you can be prissy or whatever in front of people, but you can't hide from God, baby. You can't hide from God. And that's one thing I thank God for every day, all day. Thank you for keeping me in my right mind because, baby, I want to take my life out. And people say, well, was it that bad? Hell yeah, it was that bad. It was that bad. And then the thing about it is people say, well, no, that's such and such. There's this in the community. There's that in the community. Yes to everybody else, yeah, but to that abuser, the person that's being abused, we looking at y'all like, you know what I'm saying? So nah, it's not okay, guys. It's not okay. It's not. But like I said, I thank, because, well, the reason why I say I thank God, I thank my grandfather too, because my grandfather taught me a lot of stuff that to help me survive in life. You know what I'm saying? To help me survive. If something was to happen during a devastation, or if we were to have something, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna survive in life. I don't need a crutch. I don't need nobody to come with me, seeping me, use me for my money. I mean, like, I can literally survive in life, and I think it's because of them. But when you are the stepchild, it's almost like, and this is me because I've been the stepchild, so this is my experience, and I don't know what y'all experience. When you're a stepchild, it's kind of different for you because it's almost like when the mother don't really care for you. They set you as the mother set the tone. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like if I'm disgusted with you, I'm gonna let this person right here be disgusted with you. And so if I can beat your ass for whatever, I'm gonna let such and such beat your ass for whatever. You see what I'm saying? So when you have stepchildren, you set the tone on how you want the thing to go. You know what I'm saying? My son is a stepchild. I set that tone on how I want my son to be treated. You see what I'm saying? But when you got a parent that's been hurt, and feel like they've had their lives taken from them, by this child. When you feel like this child is the one that took her, I want her to be bad. Be bad so we can talk about you. Be bad. Please be bad. Smoke dope. Do something. Smoke dope. Don't go to college. Don't get 2 degrees. Don't have your own business. No, don't do that. We want you to be bad because you're the stepchild. But God, recognize that child you single out, baby. Be careful that child you single out, baby. But God. Woo, child, baby, I can go on and preach about this all day, honey. Please. When you it's like, please be bad. Please be bad for me. Please be the stepchild so I can say, ooh, she ain't doing nothing with her life. Or she ran here from man to man. Please be a whore. Please be on drugs. Please. Do it for me. Please. 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 Please be bad. It was like any little thing. Please be bad. Please. Oh, you got a C in school. You got a D. Oh, I'm finna beat your ass. There's something to beat your ass right here. Let me beat your ass. But you got one that didn't even graduate. When no ass beat about that. When no ass beat about that. Please be bad. Please be bad. Do something. Go hoe. Do hoe. Matter of fact, let me teach you how to hoe. Let me teach you how to hoe. Let me teach you how to get me in money. Come with me. Ride with me to this dude's house. Now, what if I went off the example that I was taught, what I was seeing? Okay, well, she getting money like this from dude. She met, let me try this. That was the example that was set forth. Then you wonder why your other ones going through the same thing you going through. Same thing. Then you wonder why this child so, I don't understand why this child so blessed. And I wanted her to turn out like her. Why is she so blessed, baby? But God had me, baby. God. Please, God. I'm telling y'all, it's serious out here, y'all. Y'all think that just because people had y'all at birth, y'all, there's an instant connection. A child gonna connect to who raised them and who loving on them. That's who they're gonna connect to. They're gonna connect to who raised them and who loving on them. And even if you're adopted, y'all, like I know women, people these days they can have kids, birth a child. You say, how can a person give up a child and let them just go on to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Let another family just raise them. It's no connection. People think it's this big connection at birth, like this miraculous thing. No. A child gotta grow to love you. A child gonna grow to whoever it grow to. Look at Tarzan. Tarzan was raised in the jungle, but guess what? He adapted to his environment. Whew, y'all, I'm telling y'all. God take care, like Keena said, God take care of his children. God will take care of his children. You wonder why that one you talk so bad about it wanted to fail. You wonder why God keep on doing this and elevate, baby. God said, I got you in my hand. Can't nobody pull you out. That whole time, baby, you was doing this and doing that. Like, oh my God. Like, it's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, dealing with a toxic, narcissistic family. Y'all. My family ain't the only family crazy. God knows some of y'all family going through the same thing too. They got this stepchild, and it's just like, look at it. Got the body I wanted. In school with no baby. I was in school, I had a baby. Look at her. You got to understand that people will get jealous of you and want to make you pay for what they did. It ain't my fault I was born. I wasn't the one laying up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't my fault. People want to fault the child. Like I said, y'all might got a child that look like y'all. Like, look like the daddy or look like somebody, and they want to fault the child, beat the child to death, mistreat that child. Because they got to look at that man's face that might have cheated on them and did them wrong. They want to make the child pay for their hurt. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like I said, I'm in a good place in life. God was there for me then, and he's there for me now. I'm just at a good place. You know, that what the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. You know what I'm saying? Like that child, like A lot of people be like, you don't look like you went through all that. Like, I did, like, my middle school and high school years were the worst years of my life. But when I went to school, y'all couldn't tell. He said the ones go through the most, I truly believe, are chosen. Only a few are chosen. Girl, Allison. Woo! Yes. Only a few are chosen. Only a girl, you hit the nail on the head. Woo, child. You right about that. Yes. Because, and the reason why I say that is because you got to try to hold your composure, even though you at school, and you got to try to hold your composure and pretend like everything is okay, when in actuality, you don't even want to go home. I got basketball practice canceled. Why practice canceled? Why? I would rather be at basketball practice all night long than go home. That's bad. Y'all need to be looking for those type of signs. When children, I said that one time in a post, when a child don't want to go home, talk to them. Have somebody to talk to. That's why I be on here and I do open discussions so y'all can ask any questions, because I've been through it. Like, y'all, I can relate on any level. And I analyze my life and I look at it. I'm the only one that know how to swim in my family. I can swim. Why? I was thrown in. Why I had no choice but to swim. I'm the only one that know how to drive a stick shift. Why? Get in that car and learn how to drive. Get the key. Go ahead on drive. Teach yourself. Go on learn how to drive. Why? Why everybody else didn't learn how to drive? You know what I'm saying? Why everybody else don't know how to swim? I'm throwing that word trying to make me kill me. A lie? Baby, I'm going to swim, because what the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. Do y'all hear me? What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. And that child that those parents wanted to turn out to be a hot mess, she is successful. She has a successful job. She has a successful career. She has a successful marriage. She has a successful life. You know what I'm saying? So what God meant for your bad, what the devil meant for your bad, God meant for your good, y'all. And like Allison said, and it really just touched me, the ones who go through the most are truly believe that, she said, the ones that go through the most, I truly believe, are chosen. Only a few are chosen. She felt like she's chosen, yes. And many kids go through so much and we don't even know. We must look at exactly, y'all, kids go through, and I'm telling you, I have classmates, they're like, man, I wouldn't have never known you went through that. Yeah, y'all. Tell me this. Okay? What rules don't apply to everybody? What rules don't apply to everybody? You can't sit up here and tell me I'm in ROTC. I can't go to my military ball. I can't go. Never. I can't go. I'm in the military. I'm in ROTC. I can't go. Never. Can't go. But my brother and sister them, they went. Why they get to go all their lives and I couldn't go? I still ain't got it. I've been asking that for years. Why I couldn't never go? You know? Why I could never go? But one thing she did tell me, that she showed me tough love. She don't have a reason why she showed me tough love, but that's just her answer, guys. She said she showed me tough love. So that's her answer, and she's sticking to it. But, you know, with that being said, all of my kids getting tough love. I'm not finna have one that I'm strict on, and all of them ain't getting the same type of toughness. But my business partner told me that she said, what you went through, your stepdaddy went there, let his kids go through that. He can't. She can't go through. They can't. He not gonna allow her to be as hard on them as she was on you. He not gonna allow that. So now she don't understand why she can't show tough love to them too. But you gotta understand. So my thing is, guys, look for signs. Kids not want to go home. Y'all, I used to just go in Colonel Holden office, my ROTCT. Now you just lay my head on his desk, y'all. Cause I used to be just tired. You just tired. I'm just tired. I used to lay my head on his desk. He used to ask me, you want to go home with me? He was like, I got daughters. You can just go come home with me. I used to be like, oh, I wish I could. Lord knows I wish I could. I ain't got nowhere to run to. Now, when I was 17, I went to my aunt's house. My oldest aunt house. I'm going to clear that up, because I don't want y'all to think my youngest aunt is some type of super savior or nothing like that now. Because I went to my oldest aunt house thinking she could help me. I can breathe. What she do? Call. Woo, they ain't gonna pick me up back to hell again. So like I said, guys, I'm speaking from a kid perspective because as a child, I didn't have anyone to go through. Like, my granddad was the only person that was there for me, and I only got to see him on the weekends and the whole entire summer. From the time school was out, like when the bell rung, I used to tell him that you need to be there. Make sure you are there when I get there. Like, when the bus pull up, you need to be standing there waiting on me. You need to be waiting on me. Like, I want it out so bad. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all be looking for them type of signs with kids, man. Not wanting to go home. Ask them why you don't want to go home. You know, why you don't want to go home. And I had a patient. Y'all know I was in a mega figure. I call all my clients patients. Even when I'm talking to my vice president, I always say, one of my patients, y'all. So, one of my clients, y'all, it's an old lady, y'all. She was probably about 78 years old. We was talking, y'all. She could never have kids. And she loved kids to death. And we sat there and we cried to each other because I'm up here like, here I am looking for a mama that loved me. I wanted that love. And here she is, never had kids and want a daughter. And I'm up here like, man, you would have clicked. Like, forget these clothes and this foolishness. I don't got to have it. I want something that's priceless. I want the love of a mother. And she just boo-hooed and I boo-hooed with her. And oh, girl, I drove a long ways to see that lady, and we sat there and we cried because she never got a chance to have kids, and I never experienced the love of mother, the hug, never hug. Y'all, how many of y'all got mamas that literally birthed y'all never hug? Just living. Right. It's weird, ain't it? I know. Very weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. But she had all that love to give, and I'm up here like, God. Like, man, this lady up here in her sick, she had just lost her husband of a heart attack. So we just started talking, and I was like, well, who do you want to leave as your beneficiary? And she was like, well, let me see. And she got the naming people. She was like, my brother, I can do my sister. And I was like, well, you don't want to leave your kids nothing? She said, oh, no, baby, I ain't never had kids. And she said, I love kids to death. I said, well, if you can have kids, how many would you have? And she was like, I would have had about 6 or 7 of them. I just wanted kids so bad. She wanted a child to love on. See what I'm saying? So, man, me and that lady, we sat in there for hours. I sat in there. I think that was the longest appointment that I had went on. We sat in there and we talked, y'all. And, whoo, child. And she looking at me like, like I could have had you. And I'm looking like, baby, you could have adopted me and I would have been good, and some kids just want the love. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I see people that be just nasty to kids for no reason. That bothers me. And to this day, y'all, to this very, very day, like, as far as discipline, I can't even whoop my children. I can't even if I discipline them, it's more of fussing or come here, let me pop you in your hand for doing that. But as far as me literally beating it, like, I won't do it. I cannot. Now, I fuss at them all day, but as far as beating, I can't beat them because it take me back to, when I was beat. It take me back. Now, anytime, and you putting on a show. Let me tell you how you know you putting on a show when you beating your children. Okay? Let me show you how I know you putting on a show when you beating your children. When you got to call your sisters, your sister. When you got to call your sister to the house to watch you beat your children. When you got to call people over. Yeah, girl, I'm finna get ready to beat them. Yeah, come on over here. I'm finna get ready to beat them. Yeah, I'll wait till you get here. Yeah, come on over here. Come on over here. Yeah. When you finna put on a show because you want to show your masculinity. Yeah, you want to show your masculinity. Yeah, you're a woman, but you want to show your masculinity. When you got to call people over to the house so they can get a seat. Okay, girl, I'm here. Go ahead, girl. Let me watch. Go ahead, girl. I'm here. Girl, I don't know what to me, so I have to throw my house coat off. Go ahead. When you have to call people over there to watch you beat your children, you have a problem and you're sick as a dog. I ain't gonna say you're sick. You was sick as a dog. When you have to call somebody over, listen to y'all. It just came to me out of the blue. Because it's funny now, but it really wasn't funny then. Because now you got to wait on that person to come here. That prolongs the ass whooping. So, when you have to call somebody over to the house, meaning that you want to put on a show to show your masculinity to how you beat your kids. You putting on a show. You putting on a show. Like, who am I gonna call? Let me call up Allison. Yeah, girl, I'm finna beat Mariah. I'm finna beat my children, girl. Yeah, come on over here and watch me beat them. And guess what? That auntie came. Just like a little puppet. She came. To watch us get our ass beat. Done put on the phone. Done got off the phone to put on some clothes. To come over here and watch somebody beat their children? Y'all gotta be, you got to be freaking kidding me. And when I sit back and I analyze my life, like, it's a lot of sick things going on. A lot of sick things going on. A lot of sick things. But as far as if I want to know how to pimp dudes out, how to get money from dudes, yeah, I know how to do that because I was alone. And I don't understand that. Like, why would you take the child that wasn't your favorite, that you disliked, to take me along with the ride to go meet dudes with you to get money? Like, why did I have to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, why was I taking along for the ride? I would think that you would take the child that's more favorable with you, you know, but whatever. But, girl, yeah, I love my microphone. I love my little microphone. But y'all, I'm telling y'all family is not the only family that's going through things. I was raised in a very, very toxic family. Where I posted something the other day, like, if God would have showed me where I was going, you know, I wish God would have asked us, you know, you're gonna be born to this family right here. You're like, who are gonna be there? Say, no, I'm good. I stay where I'm at. I'm telling you, I would stay where I'm at. Whatever I was doing in heaven, I would have stayed where I was, y'all. Cause I was good. Like, I literally went through pure D hell. And people say, I don't believe, like, people be like, oh my God, I cannot believe you're so sweet and you're this. Like, mostly everybody that I work with, like, if you worked in the ER with me or worked on a job with me where we sat down, like, close together, like, I've told a lot of people my story. And I've had an old lady, she said, babe, why you didn't run away? I'm like, run away? I'm not like the run away. I'm not like but I should have ran away. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have rather been with a poor family that loved me. I told my mama that also. I would have rather been with a poor family that loved me than a family that, you know, supposedly got money that, you know, every time we have on, you know, you buy us something, we got to tell you what everybody said about it. What such and such say about your new outfit you got on? What your teacher say? What your friends say? What such and such say? You know, so everything is for show. Everything is to show our masculinity, but at the same time, like I said, you know, this is just a fraction of what I went through. And like I said, I know you guys probably can't see that scar on my knuckle, but when I was like in the sixth grade, I had to go get rushed to the ER because she y'all, it's just a lot, y'all. I was washing dishes and of course she ran a dish full of scalding hot water in the sink, like no bubbles, no nothing, just scalding hot water. And she was like, you know, wash the dishes. Why you not washing the dishes? And I was like, well, the water is scalding hot. You know, I can't. It water hot. That water ain't hot. Picked up the glass. She shoved my hand in the glass to wash it. And of course, my finger right here got cut. And because the glass broke because the water was so hot. See what I'm saying? So now she got to rush me to the ER again. I got to get stitches again. 3 years old, 6th grade, got to get stitches again because of something that she did. And of course, don't tell nobody I did this to you. Imagine getting your hair combed and you getting popped upside the head to get, you know, just, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. And like I said, people go through things in their lives because they were hurt. But if she chooses to hold her hurt in and not release it like I did, y'all, I had to call and tell her. That was not cool. And I did this on September 30th, 2018. Because that was the day God released it from me, from my heart, because I was heavy. When he released that heaviness, I felt like a spring chicken. I felt like a new person. So when God released that hurt off me, ooh, y'all, I felt like a brand new person. I felt like a new person, you know. And so, you know, like I was saying that to say, if you have to tell somebody, don't tell nobody I did this to you, you should not be doing it, y'all. You should not be doing it. And, and everybody got a past. People learn from their mistakes, guys. It's a learning experience. And then when you're in a narcissistic family, a toxic family, everybody's it could be wrong. It could be like, that's so funny about narcs. A narcissistic family will, even though they know something was going on and know this person ain't right, they'll ride with them to the end, y'all. But they'll tell other people, you know what I'm saying? I was abused and I was this and no. But when it's time for you to speak up for yourself, you won't say nothing. But see, I ain't worried about nobody because, God ain't got, they ain't got no heaven and hell to put me in. At the end of the day, I had to release what I had to release. It is what it is. You are what you are. I'm not for anybody that abuse people. I put that in the hand of the good Lord. That's between you and God. But I'm totally against abuse. I'm definitely against kids being abused. That's why when that little girl passed away from her mom's boyfriend, y'all remember that little girl mom boyfriend was supposed to be keeping her, and he was abusing her, and he dumped her off. I looked at her and I saw myself. Every time I see posts about this, I would just bust out and go to crying. And I'm looking at it like people say, well, why it took you so long? Well, why it took you so long to say something? Let me tell y'all about somebody who has been abused. And I had to learn this myself because my stepdad asked me, he said, why you saying something now? When you abuse, I understand why they take so long because they're afraid. I when people come out and they say, I was abused because this, well, if this guy, this old man did this to her, but thank God my stepdad didn't do that. But like I told my mom when I talked to her, say for instance, if my stepdad was a creep and he was a molester. Let's just say for instance, if he was a molester, okay? Which he wasn't bad at all. But let's just say if he was a bad guy. You think I would have been able to come to my mama and tell her that he was abusing me and she mean as hell? I wouldn't have been able to talk to you if, you know what I'm saying? If he was abusing me, let's just say he abusing me. I'm getting molested every chance that person get. You're not even making yourself approachable for your kid to come talk to you. And I guess that's why I am the way with my kids. We talk about everything. I want to know who you're dating. So who you talk? Boy, you can't get no girls. Ain't nobody trying to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I try to make it to where they're comfortable, where they can literally come and talk to me about everything. And when I say as far as discipline, now I fuss, I pop. Now, I will pop you. But as far as literally beating them, I cannot do it because that take me back to a place. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. My daughter told me one time, I said, you better sit down. I told Channing, I said, Channing, you better sit down before I whoop you. I'm going to spank you. My daughter came to me. She said, Mama, you know what? You ain't never whooped me before. I said, damn, my show ain't in there. You know what I'm saying? Because she one of them kids that you could just fuss at her and she just started crying. But I can't do it because they take me back to a place, y'all. I'm telling you, my feelings will get hurt and I have to run in there and like, woo, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Ooh, it's bad. It's bad, y'all. And then abuse ain't just physical, y'all. It's verbal abuse too. It's like say for instance, if I wanted, if my stepdad didn't agree with something that she did, if he actually took my side and said, well, you know what? You ought to let her do this and you ought to let her do that. What mother would say, you on her side, you must be effing her? Y'all, it was crazy, y'all. You must be effing her. His daughter? So, I looked at him like a dad and he looked at me like a daughter. And it's almost like, oh my God, like who would say such a thing like that, y'all? But everybody come from a place and everybody, God had his way of dealing with folks or whatever. She said, right. And my mom wondered why I don't come to her because she was so judgmental and hurtful. It's hard to come to people you truly trust and have compassion to. Now, as far as people I came to, Allison, you hit the nail on the head, girl. Mariah, pay me some tissue. You hit the nail on the head. I could never go to my mom for anything. Especially, not nothing personal. Woo, child. Your personal business, something you going through, I couldn't go to her. You know how other people go to their mom by problems, or you want to talk about something personal? I couldn't do that. Because my mom find out stuff, and she would run tell everybody like I wasn't her child. So I cannot. So everything that I went through, I had other people that God placed in my life to help me through. You know, if I wanted to talk to somebody, you know, I had people, women in my church. Child, this just get me emotional. Because my friend's uncle, I call him my uncle to this day. That man has been, I could call him right now, y'all. Literally, right now. And be like, Uncle, I need this. I need that. And he there. He hold me, y'all, when I say don't ask no questions. When I say don't talk about it. When I say don't do, when I say I just literally pick up the phone like, Uncle, I need you right now. He there. He there, y'all. And been there. You know, when God remove people, he'll put people in your path, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, I got so many, literally have so many mothers, people that I worked on the job with that I call mama. They have been there just like a mama, literally, just like a mother, you know. And I'm just so thankful to these people that God placed in my life to fill that void, you know, because you got to be in your right mind. Because every child that's, you know, told that, you know, you ain't gonna be nothing. I remember one time, y'all, this is so funny, and Shonda out here, Shonda was picking me up one day for choir rehearsal. It's so funny, we laugh at this. But Shonda picked me up one day for choir rehearsal. And they were like, there comes a little dope girl right there. Y'all, them folks wanted me to be on drugs. They wanted me to be a bad child. I never got in trouble one day in my life. Never been in trouble. Always the goody-goody. I got 2 degrees because one thing about me, I never want like anybody to tell me I can't do something, because when you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to do it just to show you I can do it. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to make a believer out of you. When you tell me I can't start my own business, I won't be successful, I'm going to make a believer out of you, and I can. And I think that God had me go through what I went through so that I could be successful. Because think about it, if I didn't have God in my life, like, I wouldn't be like the person I am. I'm trying to straighten my makeup up, y'all. I wouldn't be the person I am today. Like, people thinking that they trying to hinder you. They want you to be on. You're the stepchild. We want to hate you. I want to be able to talk about you. I've been talking about you all this time. Got to keep it up. I want you to be bad. I want Satan to get you. I want you to smoke weed. Be a whore. Go hard. Don't be married for 8 years. That's making me look bad because I done lied on you for so long. Be bad. Don't show God's glory. Stop showing people what God doing for you. I done spoke bad about you, baby. Don't start your own business. Don't you make 6 figures? You don't supposed to make more than me. I spoke that over your life. But God said it. Baby, but God. You didn't want it, but baby, you can't take away, because guess what? You can't take away what God has destined for me. Baby, be a crackhead. I want you to be a crackhead. I don't want you to have nothing in life. Don't go to college. Who told you to go get 2 degrees? You supposed to be a crackhead. You supposed to be on drugs. Nah, go try some drugs. You supposed to be around here hoeing. Go hoe. So I can have something to talk about. I've been talking about you all these years. You ain't did nothing. You showing these folks God's glory now. You showing these folks God's glory. You supposed to be, baby, you supposed to be around here. You don't supposed to be married for no 8 years now. Now, you supposed to be my bad child. Come on now. Allison said, you know you the one. She said, you know you the one that had me go to NJC because of that. I am where I am with God. So thankful for you and Amanda for inviting me. Girl, I was getting up going to choir rehearsal. No, we was going to church Sunday. And they go the little drug dealer right there outside coming together. I'll never forget that, y'all. That tickled me so bad now because we were going to church, because everybody that know me know we sung in that young adult choir. And Shonda, we used to have to be in the choir stand at 7 o'clock on the dot. You see what I'm saying? So, baby, we was in that choir stand at 7 o'clock. I don't care if whatever you did that night before, you better be in that choir stand. You better be in that choir stand at 7 o'clock. So I'm just thankful that that my grandparents had me. Let that garage down, guys. First of all, I'm glad that my grandparents grew me up in the church, so that I started singing the choir at 3 years old, guys. At New Strangers Home. Mariah, let the garage down. So I was in the I was in the young adult choir at 3 years old, and the Bible say, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he gets old, he will not depart from it. And y'all, that is so true, because once I got to going through what I was going through, I got back in that choir. But I got in the choir at New Jerusalem Church. And y'all, when I say we had the best of time in that choir, oh my goodness. Manda, Shonda, Olives, y'all, we had the best time in that choir. Close that door, y'all. Close that door. And y'all, we had the best of time. And when you're going through hard times, the best thing you can do is stay prayed up. And when you go through something, y'all, and you don't have nobody to depend on but God, like literally nobody to depend on but God. When you get called, when you walk into the house and you get called the Holy Spirit. Oh, hold on, y'all, be quiet. Hold on. Here come the Holy Spirit in the house. Here come the Holy Spirit. Listen, that was the good old days seeing y'all. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, it was bad. And you know, God don't make no mistakes, man. He had you going through stuff to make you stronger. Because one thing you would do as a child, most people I know that's been abused, they end up being so successful because they want to be, they've been abused. They don't want to go back to that place that they were. So many children that have been abused, and like I said, I'm not against beating your children. I'm not against whooping your children ass. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. You know, the problem come in is when they have to go to the emergency room, and when you're telling them, don't tell nobody I did this. That's when you know you're being abusive. When you're letting one child or, you know, other children do stuff, you won't let one child do nothing, you sing them out, that's when you're starting to be abusive and unfair. You know, but like I said, everybody go through stuff, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's just a mess. But thank God I made it, guys. I made it out because I didn't think I was going to make it. But and I look at myself and I be like, if I could talk to the younger version of me, baby, I tell her, baby, hold on. Baby, hold on. Hold on. I tell that little girl, baby, hold on. Hold on. Because, baby, God going to raise you up. Baby, hold on. Just hold on. And then, like I said, dealing when you're born into a narcissistic family as well, like, I was going to say something else. These children making me lose my train of thought. But y'all, yeah, like I was saying, just hold on, man. Just hold on. You don't understand what you're going through. But like I said, I believe God allowed me to go through things, to be able to relate to people. Because people reach out to me all the time. Like I have people from everywhere, like just reach out to me. I be on my phone literally all time of nights, y'all, talking to a whole bunch of different people who've been abused, who've been molested, and you never know, these people be in church just as bright, smiling and hugging on you and stuff, and when they tell you their story, I be so shocked, be like, well, my story ain't that bad, but it's bad. I just gave y'all just a fraction of it, but it's bad, you know. And people feel like, well, I gave you all this material thing, that mean I love you. That don't mean I love you. That don't mean I love you. When Jesus died on the cross, it wasn't anything material that he gave us to show us that he loved us. It was what he did, which was his action. And he went to the cross and did the ultimate sacrifice, and that was to give his life. And to give his life. And that word love is an action. It's action. Okay? Anything else? you guys want to talk about? Because I know, like I said, I know a lot of y'all had reached out to me to tell me about y'all's life and what y'all had went through. And a lot of y'all was sharing my posts when I was posting about abuse and stuff like that. You know, y'all know I'm against kids being abused. You know, mental kids just want love. Even if you guys can't afford to get them all that old material stuff, as long as you got love to get them kids straight, man. Them kids straight, because them ones that's walking around in those Jordan that time and here figure are miserable. Are literally miserable. Like, I could have had a joyous time in school, middle school, high school. It could have been better than what it was. But I didn't get to enjoy those years of my life. You know, and I can't get those years back, but because, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you know, y'all raised me in 12th grade and just decided to turn the parenting off after I went to college. We just turned the parenting off on the rest of the trip. We've made your life a living hell, and we just turn the parenting off. Whatever you do for one child, 2 children, 3 children, do it for all of them. Don't just single out one, guys. And like I said, you guys never know what a person is dealing with. You never know what a person is battling mentally. They're literally mentally sick. And when I say sick, meaning that you can be sick mentally. Of course, when you're a teenager, you want to go out and party and do this and you want to do that. But when you have a baby, like my mom, she had me young, she had a baby, she couldn't go do what she wanted to do. So in that case, I feel like she tried to stop me when I was a teenager. She didn't want me to do anything either. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was what it was. I'm gonna write a book one day. Lifetime, I said I'm ready to tell my story. And I need Taraji P. Henson to play me, or maybe Sanaa Lathan to play my character. And I need Monique to play my mama. And I need you to be just like you was in Precious. Just turn the heat up just a little bit. Taisha said I had no idea, girl. Nobody knew. I had to come in and I had to come in with my game face on, man. But when I say I hated going home, y'all, I hated going home, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Woo, child. Hated it with a passion. And, you know, people can be mean and evil and hateful and spiteful. But even in the midst of all that, guys, God still love us. God still love us. And that child you trying to cat out and you want them to be bad, God ain't going to do nothing but raise them up. So you got to be careful when you're trying to be selective of children. And you trying to mistreat one. You know. Because that one you mistreat might be one of God's favorite that he got his hands on. So you better be careful. Because you know how God be when he turn them tables around there. That one you mistreat, you got to call back one day and tell them you got to face that monster. You got to face that demon and say, you know what, I'm sorry. Y'all know what? Y'all, it be so hard for people to apologize for something they know they did. And they'll feel so much better when they just say, you know what, I'm sorry. I did this, did that. I was young. I ain't know no better. You know what? I just want to tell you that I'm sorry. The Bible say that love covers a multitude of sin. Love covers a multitude of sin. Okay? So y'all know, especially when you know you had them done wrong by somebody, then y'all know what they do when you call them out on their foolishness. They go try to tell other people and try to get them to come in. So come in, y'all. Come on in. We got to help me. So the plan is we're not going to talk to her. Yeah, we're going to single her out. You can't single a person out that already been felt like they've been singled out all their life. So y'all, so what you going to do? Kick her out? What y'all got? I mean, that's what I'm trying to see. Like, okay, so this is the game plan. We gonna get in the huddle. Since she done told me what I done did to her now, so we gonna not talk to her, y'all. She's the outsider. So we gonna all not talk. Let's not talk to her. God said when they kick you out, they kicking out 2 people. They ain't just kicking out 1. They kicking out 2 people. Say, Lord, you better come through. Can y'all imagine y'all last semester in college and you're studying for your final exam? You know, you got a baby. You laying across the bed, you studying. And your mother comes home, put you out the house, doing your baby. You don't know where you're going to go. She's just that crazy. Just tell you to get out the house. She don't even have a reason why. You're studying for finals. You got a big test coming up, and it's a mess, and you just want to study. That's all you want to do. I'm talking about you ain't out. You ain't out at no club. You ain't out drinking, partying. You're studying for your finals. And everybody that's been in college know when it's finals time, you got to study stuff from back when stuff first started all the way up until now. It's finals. So I remember getting put out. And got in my little 89 Camry, me and my baby, packed my stuff up. I left and went to an extended stay. Went to a 3-day extended stay over there off of the Furnace Road County line. I got me a 3-day extended stay. I applied for me an apartment. Y'all, I knew I could never get approved for no apartment back in the day. But something about God. So I applied for an apartment while I was in the extended stay. Stayed there 3 days. Went to my friend Shonda's house because my apartment wasn't ready to the next day. So I went to my friend Shonda's house. I had to stay there for a day, spend the night there for a night, because my apartment wasn't gonna be ready to the next day. So I thank Shonda for letting me and my baby spend the night there at her house. But when I say y'all, I didn't miss a beat. Though I was put out, I still working, still going to school, still taking care of my baby. So I had to, in the mornings, get up, take my baby to school, go to work, get off work, pick my baby up. His daycare teacher knew what I was going through. She was like, I keep your baby for you at night, and I threw her like, a little $25 here, $25 there, da-da-da. So drop him out, pick him up from school, drop him out to the daycare lady, which was his daycare teacher, drop him off at her house, go to class at night, get out of class. And I had to pay somebody to keep my baby because my own mama wouldn't keep my baby for me. So, but that ain't her responsibility, but you're a grandmother, But anyway, had to pay somebody. So, pay her. So I had to pick my baby up from the daycare. No, pick him up from the daycare at night after I got out of class. And something that it was made so hard because of her could have been made so easy. When you got a child and you see them studying, all they want to do is study, go to school, and graduate, and you would think that your friends making it hard when it's your own mama that making life miserable for you. Something simple. Let me watch your baby. You in there studying. You going on study and get this lesson out. It wasn't that. Honey, I had to go to work, get off work, go take my baby to school. After I took my baby to school, I had to go back to work. Picked him up. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get my stuff up. Get up. Get him ready. Take him to daycare. Drive him to daycare. After I drive him to daycare, I got to go back to work. After I got out of work, I had to go by, pick him up from school, take him to his teacher house. After I took him to his teacher, I had to go to class, and in class all night long. Once I got out of class, I had to go back late at night, pick him up, drive back home, and get back in the bed and do it all over again. Then you try to study at night. And when you got a baby, you can't just study. You got to make sure they're straight. You got to make sure they're in the tub, they're fed. So I'm late at night trying to study, like literally trying to study. And, doing all that, like I never missed a beat. So I never could have get approved for an apartment. But once I got kicked out, God was right on time, y'all. I was able to move into my own apartment and got myself together, and I was so happy because I had my own apartment, and so I moved in to my own apartment, me and my son, and God had just been blessing me ever since, y'all. Like I said, something that was so my life could have been made a lot easier had I had somebody that, that was at home not doing nothing, watching my son while I was trying to take my finals. So I'm at home still, like I said, trying to take my finals. I got put out, but then when I graduated, my child, yeah, she was up late at night graduating, but you forgot about the part where you put me out when I was studying for finals. Who does that? Who puts their child out with a baby in the middle of finals? So now I got to try to find a hotel, y'all. Dealing with this type of foolishness, y'all. Got to try to find a hotel. Like I said, I stayed at the extended stay, and I had some friends to help me move. And they still remember this to this day. And you right, one of the easy stuff don't produce testimony. God, I promise y'all, this is my testimony. Woo, child, baby, I can write a book. And, you know, I'm up in this place because I'm up here looking around. Like, people actually live in these extended stay hotels. Like, people live here. You got people sitting out on the porch. But, you know, I had to go where, you know, I'm like, okay, you could do 3 nights for like $100 or something like that. It was like 3 nights for $100. I don't remember, but it was something like that. But, yeah, I got put out in a trying time when I'm trying to study for finals, y'all. I'm talking about just in my books and trying to study, trying to cram, trying to study. You know, graduation come, and I finally did it. And my family was there, and then went out to eat. And then, of course, my mom, she wanted to give me money in front of people. Oh, yeah, because she studied so hard. But again, like I said, you didn't tell people about when you put me out doing finals. Still don't know why to this day. You know, she don't know a reason. She don't have a reason why. You know, just was. You know, but guys told me back when he was revealing everything to me while I was going through, he was like, baby, she didn't just put you out. But he said that day you thought 2 people was going out that door, but it was actually 3. Y'all could have hollered. When I say God didn't give up on me and God was with me then through all of that, and he's still with me now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you reap what you sow. And I be trying to tell people this. You reap what you sow. You can't be around here mad at somebody else that God is blessed. You don't know what these people went through to get their blessings. I don't know. I promise you, I be cheering. When people go through stuff and they reap what they sow, if you getting bad right now in this season, you might have sown bad seeds and you're reaping bad. If you're getting good this season, you're reaping good. You know what I'm saying? If you're going through something, hold on. This is a testimony. God gonna use you to help somebody else. Like I said, people say, Daddy, what you were going through wasn't that bad. I can relate because I remember being in the kitchen trying to slice my right wrist, like literally trying to cut my wrist. I wanted to die so bad. I was like, I'd rather have death. I wanted to take my own life as a child. Like, that's why when I see people come in about suicide or hinting towards suicide, I jump in their inbox. Quick, let's talk. Let's talk. Why you want to commit suicide? Is life that bad? You know what I'm saying? What level of faith are you in God? Like, what is your level of Christ? Because, you know, back then, as a child, you don't understand. But as an adult, I don't understand why adult will be trying to take their own lives. So, like I said, I can relate to people on any level they're going through. Whatever they're going through. If you're trying to, you know, abuse, I can relate to you on that. Suicide, I can relate to you on that because I've been there. And then, like I said, I actually went to my stepdad and I told him, I said, I tried to kill myself. He was like, you couldn't do it, could you? I was like, no. Like, I would have thought he would have said, well, why were you trying to commit suicide? I remember when I was going home one day, something was telling me in my head to wreck. Someone was telling me, if you run into that tree, just run off the road. It'll only take a second. If you will run off the road and hit that tree, your life will be over and you don't have to worry about that. But see, that ain't nothing but Satan. Satan try to distract you, y'all. Satan will have you trying to take your own life. Go. Satan will have you trying to take your own life, y'all. And that's why I said mental illness is real. When people say they hear voices, they do. Because I can tell you, Satan has tried to tempt me, and Satan tried to tempt me to take my own life. You can end this right now. All you got to do is swerve this truck, hit that tree, instantly. You won't feel nothing, and you're going to go on, because all you're going to do is get beat when you get home. And I was actually thinking about it, like, it will be over fast, and I won't have to deal with this no more. Y'all, this stuff is sad and it's sick. Should no child be feeling like this? Should no child not want to go home to, should no child want to go home? Your family should be, your family should be loving, welcoming. You should be able to sit down and talk to your damn parents about anything you're going through or whatever. Your parents supposed to be there for you. There's no reason why anybody should have to go through that type of foolishness in their lives. I don't care who the parents is. I don't care what their title is. You could be the president of the United States, and the little puppets that's behind them with this foolishness that bust the church doors open every day. I have mercy on your soul, honey. Because with you condoning that type of foolishness, you supposed to be all holy out there, and you condone this type, you just as guilty as she is. You just as guilty. You just as guilty. And it's sad, y'all. It's sad and it's sick. People are sad and sick. And people that sit down there and listen to one side of the story and believe everything. And they sit there and they listen. They right along with the person. They want that person to be bad. They want it, and it don't make sense because y'all up here like, okay, I hear what you said about this person, but I can't see nothing but the favor of God over her life. What is you talking about? That baby, a real woman of God, I know an anointing when they see it. I know an anointing when I see it because I'm going to judge your spirit based off the fruit that is bearing. Because baby, the one thing about your fruit that if it's nasty, woo, child, if your fruit is rotten, I can't have no dealings with you. Your fruit nasty. Your soul nasty. You nasty on the inside. I hear what you saying about that person, but I don't see nothing but the anointing of Christ on her life. I don't see nothing but the unmerited favor of God over her life. I know you want, I hear what you're saying, but a real woman of God like you are, like you claim to be, you knocking the doors down of the church. You want to be the first one in there to be seen. You want to be the best dressed in the church and holy y'all thou and all of this, baby. But if you condone in that foolishness, you just as guilty. God wanted me to let you know that you just as guilty. Woo, child. Thank you, God. Y'all ain't coming here. I came in here with a totally different thing. Like, I can't, like, I'm preaching today. Ooh, God says she just as guilty. God says she just as guilty. I don't care how long she been knocking the church down. You nasty on the inside. You nasty on the inside. Ooh, child. God said she condoning that mess. You just as guilty, baby. Ooh, child. I'm going to say this. I don't let any and everybody pray for me. I don't let any and everybody pray for me. Everybody that knocked the church doors down, God said they've been going to church all these years and they still don't know me. They've been praising my name all these years, but their hearts are so far away from me. They still don't know me. God said they've been coming and shouting and praising and jumping and dancing all their life, and their hearts are still so far from me. Woo, child. God said they just as guilty. Woo, child. Father, you better speak. You better speak to me right now, Lord, so I can preach to these people. God, you better speak to me right now so I can preach to your people. Shoot. God, you better speak to me right now so I can preach to these folks. God said they just as guilty. They heart so far from me, they fruit so nasty on the inside. I don't care what nobody look like on the outside, baby. I don't care what they look like, how dressed up they are. If they hearts, Allison said, come on, Holy Spirit, baby. You come, Holy Spirit, you better come through like a flood up here. You better come through like a flood. Baby, they start, God said, them folks so far from me, you just don't know. They heart so far from me, baby, you just don't know. They not off the hook. Don't think that just because they appear to be holy out there, baby, they so far from me. Woo, child. I need somebody to pray for me who done been through some stuff. You might not go to church every Sunday, but you're so close to God to a point that you ain't had nobody to lean on in your life but God. You got a different type of relationship with him. You might miss church one Sunday because you got to get in your hole in your house on Sunday morning and you got to get out on your knees and you got to cry out to the Lord, baby, in a way that people don't understand what you're going through. You might have to spit when you talk. You might have you praying so hard you got a little slime coming out your mouth, baby. You might have some tears just flowing down to your feet, baby. You might have to just worship in your own way where you can just holler in your room and don't nobody see you but God. Ain't nobody there to judge you. Ain't nobody there to hold you. Ain't no ushers there to tell you to sit down. You can just be free to praise God however you want to, how loud you want to, baby. You can just scream, God, I thank you. And you ain't got to worry about nobody judging you. You ain't got to worry about nobody saying, she ain't no Christian because she got on, look what she got on. She's wearing blue jeans or she dresses this type of way. God ain't studying about what you got on because what you got on can't get you into the gates of heaven. Understand me when I say what you got on can't get you into heaven, baby. Your attendance in church can't get you into heaven when you sitting up there. All you doing is sitting up there in church looking to go eat afterwards. All you do every Sunday is a routine. You already know how church gonna go. We play church so good. We've been playing church for years. We've been playing church for years. And them same people you can't go to and talk to about your problem because they're gonna judge you and they're gonna run out here and tell your business to everybody else. But God said, come to me. Come to me. Because I hear what they saying about you, but let them talk. I hear what they saying about you, but let them talk. I hear what they saying about you, baby, but let them talk. Because they don't know. Because guess what? When I get ready to bless you, they got to watch you eat. They got to watch you eat. I'm going to make sure that they watch you eat. I'm going to make sure that they watch you eat. I'm going to make sure that I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Okay? I'm going to make sure that they see the anointing that I put on top of your life. I'm going to make sure I take care of you. I'm going to make sure. Because guess what? You're a woman after my own heart. You're a man after my own heart. That's why I said I don't let everybody pray for me. I need somebody to pray for me that done been through something. I need somebody to pray for me that ain't scared to pray for me. I need somebody that ain't worried about who looking at me pray because I played church so long that I don't know how to pray when it's time to pray. I need somebody that done been through some abuse in their life that's going to come to me when I need them to come to me and say, Father God, right now, in the name of Jesus, right now, God, we need you. I need that type of prayer in my life. I don't need nobody that playing church in my life. You've been going to church so long, you know how to play church. You know when devotion comes. You know it is, but that's not the type of people I'm looking for in my life. I need some people that's willing to run after God, that don't care if they have, if they things slang out their head. They don't care if they makeup messed up. They don't care if they done slang their $300 necklace off their neck. I need somebody that's going to get that. I need some dogs when it's time for me to be, baby, when it's time to pray, I need some dogs to come after me, baby. I need some dogs to say, you know what, baby, when you want to do it, when you ready. I don't need these fixed up Christians that know how to play church to be coming around here talking about laying hands on me. I don't need, baby, let me tell you something. I'd rather have an innocent child lay hands on me than an adult that have been playing church their entire life. Because first of all, you don't know anything about God. You don't know anything about God. You ain't been through nothing. You don't know nothing about God because you're not hipping people. Your Sunday morning literally consists of going to church and going out to eat. You don't give to the poor. You only give to people for a show. What you doing behind the scene? I need to know what your heart is like behind the scene. I need them type of people. I need some people who, you know what I'm saying, that ain't scared. I need some people who, you know, when you want to bless people, you ain't got to be doing it in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? What you doing behind the scenes that you and God know about? Yeah, them the kind of people I need in my life. I don't need nobody all dressed up. Baby, I need somebody, come as you are. I don't need, if I tell you I need somebody to come in this room and pray for me, I need somebody who done been through some things in their life that know God. I don't need nobody in this praying for me that just know how to go to church every Sunday and just go, yeah, Pastor, yes, ooh, yeah, Pastor, messy people. Ooh, yeah, messy people, Pastor, you preaching right now. I don't need that. I need some prayer warriors that's going to get down and dirty. Like, that's what I need in my life. That's what I need in my life. I don't need all this and all of that and all this and all of that. I don't need all that. You know? And, Holy Spirit, you better come through now. I was trying to have a discussion about open topic, and the Holy Spirit just went on and just went on. But, y'all, these people that's hanging around with these people that have done y'all wrong, God told me today to tell y'all they just as guilty. They just as guilty. They just as guilty. God said they just as guilty. Those people that counted you out, man. And people that count you out, y'all, believe it or not, they in your family, y'all. They're in your family. And then when you don't have anybody in your family that got sense enough to say, okay, well, that's your daughter. You're the mother. Why don't you make things right? You know, you don't have, but you bust the church doors down every Sunday. It's sad, y'all. It's sad. It's sad. And that's what get me with church people, these holy out there people. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't perfect. I ain't claiming to be perfect. I don't look down my nose at folks. That's why I said any level y'all want to talk on, y'all want to go on cheating. I've been cheated on. I've been in relationships where I've been cheated on. Any level, any topic y'all want to talk about. And I'm like that with my children. Let's talk. I don't want them to be in a place where they feel like they have to hold stuff in, where they can't talk about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. Tell me. I can tell you what I've been. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. That's why I say if y'all ain't never got nobody to talk to, baby, call me anytime. You can call me anytime. Anytime we can talk. Because you always got somebody to talk to. You feeling suicidal? It's been plenty of people that I've been on and I've scrolled up and they've been talking about, well, hinting towards suicide. And I've hopped in their inboxes trying to see what they talking about. Like, what's going on, what you doing. You know, they try to reach out via social media and they send little hints hoping that people will pick up on it because they keep things bottled in. But who gonna be that person to just, you know, to talk to them, to talk about it instead of talking about people? You know, people so quick to want to talk about. If I get so tired, I get so tired of people. Y'all, I'm telling you, I had to experience church folk. And when I say church folk, I'm talking about so holy y'all thought people looking down they know, like they just know they got a seat in heaven, baby. Like they just, you can't tell them nothing, but so nasty on the inside. So nasty on the inside. Oh my God. But you can't tell them they ain't nasty on the inside. They think they going out. That baby, they think they got it going on, honey. You can't tell them they ain't nasty on the inside, baby. Nasty on the inside. But baby, God said they just as guilty. Ooh, child. Thank you, Lord, for that. Ooh, child. Yeah, like they ain't done nothing. Like they ain't done nothing. It's not okay to be abused. Now, I'm not, like I said, I love you too, Jasmine. But like I said, guys, it only made me stronger. It made me, most people that go through abuse like that, most young kids, as they grow up, most of them will turn out to be successful or aim for it to be successful, only because they don't want to have to go back to the abuse. So most people that you know that go through things like that, they are in children who in and out of foster homes and stuff like that, or people who was, you know, abused in any form. I ain't just talking about physically, any form. Because I had it mentally, verbally, physically, you name it, I had it. And like I said, I only told y'all a fraction of what I went through. I only gave y'all just a smidget. Because we'll be on here all day if I had to tell y'all exactly what I went through. But yeah, you know, it don't matter who a person is or what they, you know, it don't matter what their status is and how you feel about them, because only a fool would listen to somebody say that they've been abused and say, well, no, that's such and such. Good, he the president of the United States. You know, he wasn't there. He cool with me. Yeah, he might be cool with you. But an abuser going to abuse who they want to abuse. They're not going to be abusive to everybody. And another thing about abuse, they're not going to do it when everybody is around and when people are watching. They're going to do it when you guys are alone. And the thing about a person who is being abused, they hold that abuse in until they can get the strength, because when they're being abused, they feel like they're powerless and they don't have any power and they're afraid and this and that. And so once they build their courage up and they lean towards God and they start to listen, they start to follow God, then they'll build it up. And it might be 20 years, 30 years, 40 years for the people come out and say something. But guess what? When I went and I told her what she did to me wasn't cool, it wasn't, I took my power back. I'm no longer afraid of you. You don't have power over me anymore. I took my power back. You know, God gave me power. I'm taking it back for you. I'm not afraid of you anymore. You can't do nothing to hurt me no more. You can stop talking to me all you want to, because my thing is, if you've never felt like you was a part of the family, like, stop talking to me. What am I missing out? We're never part of it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but like I said, it's, you know, it's life. It is what it is, and everything. Everybody is born, and you know, everybody got something to do when they're put here on earth. Everybody have a purpose, and my purpose is to help people, because I know people going through stuff, y'all. They don't be wanting to talk about this stuff, but I don't mind talking about it, because I already done told my my mom, how she did what she did to me and how it made me feel. And so the solution to the problem was not to talk about it, but to let's dissociate you from the family. I was already dissociated, so what else do you do? That's not gonna hurt me. I've been wanting to disassociate myself since I was being abused. You ain't hurt. That's not hurting me. That's not hurting me, you know. So not talking to me actually is better because, you know, it is what it is. You know, you can't miss what you can't miss what you never had. If I've never had love, how can I miss love that I've never had? Y'all understand what I'm saying? How can you miss something that you've never had? Like, you know. So, guys, you got to continue. You have to be prayerful. For people like that, you have to be prayerful for them so they can understand because they really don't understand. And so that, you know, it's a reality check, too, for them because it's like, it's not that they're shocked by what they did. They're more shocked that you came to them as a woman and told them what you did. What you did to me was not cool. It was not cool. No, you should not have done that. You know what I'm saying? Mistreatment. No, you should not have mistreated you. I showed you tough love, but why wasn't everybody else showed tough love? And you're quiet. You know what I'm saying? You have to call people out on their stuff sometimes. These abusers, call them out. And I promise you one thing, they won't say a word. Anytime you won't say a word and won't fight for what you did, if you won't say, well, no, I didn't do this. Well, let's talk. No, you're lying. Anytime you won't defend yourself, you're guilty. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Like I said, abuse in any form is not acceptable. And if your person is still alive and they got ears to hear, or they can read, inbox them folks and tell them. I tell them, I still love you like a play cousin, but what you did, that ain't cool, bro. I know what you did. I have not forgot. And when you've been abused, just because I look like I forgot, I haven't forgot how you treated me. I hated going on here. I hated being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally hated it. You know? And I wish I could tell y'all what my prayers to God was. But y'all gonna be like, oh my God, was it the hate that bad? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The hate was that bad. And she knew the hate was that bad. Because I told her when I was young. I used to tell her all the time, I hate you and I hate being here. And it's sad, y'all. It's sad when your kids build up hate for you. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. As a child, I couldn't understand, like, God, why you letting her live this? Like, why you letting her allowing this? You know what I'm saying? You start to question God. Like, God, dang, I prayed last night for this right here to happen. People around the corner, still got to go through this again. Another day of this. Say, dang, was it that bad? Okay, picture day. Everybody can go back and look at their old photos and laugh at their school pictures. Every picture I look at that I ever took in school from 6th grade all the way up. When I look at my old pictures, I cry because of what I had to endure the night before. Every picture that I took from 6th grade up, every picture, yearbook picture, senior portrait, every picture. I can't go back and look at my yearbook pictures because when I look at my yearbook pictures, I think about what happened the night before. I can't look at my yearbook pictures. I can't look at no picture. I can't even look at my middle school yearbook pictures. Okay, let me think about the night before. It's bad, y'all. And like I said, I just told y'all a little snippet. But guys, like I said, I'm gonna come on here and tell y'all. I'm gonna do a live one day and I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened one day. It's just that, like I said, I done forgave him and went on with it, and God done lifted off my heart. But I hope to have been to help somebody, because this is a topic that a lot of people don't want to touch on, that don't want to, people don't be wanting to talk about. This is a topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about, and it's happening inside of homes because everybody ain't got no business being parents, especially when you have kids young and you don't want the baby because you made a mistake and got pregnant, and then you can't do nothing. Because you got a baby. So now your goal is to make this baby's life a living hell. You're sick. I mean, you're not literally like you're a sick dog, but you're sick mentally and you need to seek help. You need to get help. Like, you really need to get help. Because you're mentally, something is wrong with you mentally. If you have a child that you ain't even hugged before because you don't know how to hug, because you never been attached to that child, and you got a child you've never hugged before in your entire life, and your child 36 finna be 37 years old, and you ain't never just said, you know what, baby, let me give you a hug. Let me hug you. Something is mentally wrong with you. I can't stop hugging my children. I can't stop saying, give me a kiss. I cry when they go off to school and stuff like that. I literally, like, get emotional. Like, and shoot, my children, what, Giselle's 10th grade and Mariah's 2nd grade, and Giselle's tell me I baby him. Okay. One day you gonna miss me babying you. One day you gonna be like, man, I'm gonna baby me and I ain't gonna be here no more. Then what you gonna do? I ain't gonna be here. So you have to savor these moments. Like I said, people be thinking that, you know, their kids for some reason their parents are just connected instantly at death. I mean, instantly at birth. Our parents are not connected to a child instantly at birth. They're not. That child is going to get attached to who they know, who raised them. If your mom or your grandmother or your auntie raised that child or your sister raised that child, that's who that child is going to get attached to. It's not no miraculous thing. I don't care how much skin to skin y'all do when y'all have these babies. If you do not raise that baby and that baby don't never see you, that baby ain't going to take to you as no mama. You see what I'm saying? That baby, our babies ain't going to take to you. Like, that baby gonna take to who raised them. That baby gonna call that grandma mama. That baby gonna call that granddaddy daddy. That's who they take to. That's who they gonna fool with. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, everybody got a story. Everybody got a testimony, guys. But like I said, I just wanted to hit on that because this is a topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about because, you know, they're ashamed of it. They're ashamed to tell it. They're not brave enough to come tell their story. They still have that fear. Mariah, stop. They still have that fear, and they haven't got their power back from that person who abused them. But see, I got my power back. I don't care. I have my power back. I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm not afraid to tell my story to whoever. Oh, God, I used to couldn't tell my story. I used to tell my story. I used to cry like a baby, like boo-hoo so hard because I couldn't understand. But see, when you in your word, God will reveal to you and God will help you understand why you're going through what you're going through. And God will help you understand that person went through something in their life, in their hurt. That's why. So that's what God revealed to me. But I don't care who the abuser is. It could be whoever. It could be whatever. Whoever it is not right. And when it's not right, you tell that person that is not right. And go on, because guess what? If you cheering them on saying, okay, what they did was good, you know, yeah. Oh, da-da-da-da. No, but God said you just as guilty. God said you just as guilty. Ooh, child. Because, baby, it's going to be a lot of, people shocked on Judgment Day. They've been busting the church doors down every Sunday, and their hearts far from me. I felt God when he said that. Their hearts far from me. You in church every day, but I still don't know you. Ooh, child. You in church every day. You listen to my word every day, and I still don't know you. My God. Ooh, Lord. Busting church doors wide open. I still don't know you. You still hateful and nasty on the inside. My thing about it is people who dressed up. You dressed up like you going to a fashion show for church. But heart is so far away from God, y'all. It's sad. It's really sad. It's sad and it's disgusting. It's sad, it's sick, and it's disgusting for people to treat their own children. But like I said, just because it's just like a dog, you know, just because a dog got puppies and it's a girl dog, it's a mama, don't mean that she just, you know, people get those puppies away all day, every day. You have to form that bond. You have to show a child love. You know what I'm saying? If only time me and you have ever touched was to inflict pain, you have not shown me love. The only time you've touched me was to inflict pain. You have not shown me what love is. Because material things, buying me stuff, that's not love. Because all them things that I was bought, I can't fit. They're old, they're rags. That's material things. But guess what? One thing about love is priceless, and it don't expire. It don't get old. It ain't too little. It ain't too big. It fit just right, and it lasts forever. It don't have an expiration date. It don't get sour. You can't burn it up. You can't drown it. You can't hurt it. You can't do nothing to it. You can't do nothing to it. It lasts forever. So guys, I hope I blessed somebody today, baby, with my story. I would love to come on here, and anybody else who's been going through a situation that want to talk. Don't say you ain't got nobody to talk to, baby, because I'm hearing them all ears. That's what I do. I talk to people all day, and I believe that's why God took my career into a different level, so I can kind of be free now, so I can talk during the day and at night and all that old type of stuff, and talk to people, baby. We can just talk about our problems, and baby, we can boo-hoo together and talk about whatever it is, because I guess that's what God called me to do. So, baby, my heart is open. I'm the most non-judgmental person you ever meet in your life. Morris told me that the other day. He was like, man, one thing about you, you are not judgmental at all. I go have a conversation with anybody. It could be a bum out the street. It could be a bum out the street. And I'll sit there and talk to that man like I've been knowing him all my life. I'm just not a judgmental person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys. So if you guys want to talk, let me know. Call, inbox me, ask me my number, call me. We can talk, text, or whatever you want to do. I'm open. All ears. But like I said, the subject that I talk about, a lot of people don't like talking about stuff like that because they want to put on a show like everything is all good and all this in their family and all that. And I'm just here to tell y'all that everybody's family ain't good. Everybody's family not good. Everybody born into families they're not good. Everybody's family ain't happy. Everybody's family ain't this and all that. People are born into toxic families and born into family of narcissistic people who just crazy. But you got to keep them people lifted up in prayer because, you know, God love them too. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys, you know, go back and watch my live from the beginning, God. And we got a word from the Lord earlier. God was just, ooh, child. This ended up being a powerful live, y'all. I came on here to have an open discussion about something, and I just went all that field. Ooh, child. But yeah, if y'all got any questions that I need to ask, y'all want to ask something about my life, I don't mind sharing my journey, what I went through, how I made it out. Like I said earlier, most people who have been abused in their life and people want them to be bad. You know, they want y'all probably ain't never seen people like this, but a child that they want to be bad. Like, you're the stepchild. I want you to be bad. Like, be bad. Go do something bad. Make bad grades. Go rob a bank. Go do something. Get put in jail. Do something. Do drugs. Like, so when you be a part of something like that where they want you to be bad, it's like, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. That's not who God called me to be. Like, no. So that's what I had to go through, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I mean, when I say I was the stepchild, and literally, I believe it would have made their day if I would have turned out to be a bad person. So, you know, and when they don't know nothing about you, they start to make up lies about you. So, let it be. Pray about it, guys, and go on about your business. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this live, and I'm going to share it to my fan page. And if you haven't, go subscribe to my fan page and my YouTube channel, Mae Flossie and the Mo Max Show. Don't forget now, if y'all got any questions, please don't hesitate to call me. Anybody else on here that want to say anything, or anybody else on here that want to got something to say, or Anybody else on here that got something to say or got any questions? Got any questions for me or anything like that? Let me know, y'all. Don't be ashamed. Y'all got any questions or anything? Y'all see, I had to have my natural hair out today. Hair look a mess, but it's all right. Y'all got any questions or anything that y'all want me to answer while I'm on? Or anything you guys like to share, or would y'all like to come on the live and talk? Let me know. Don't y'all be ashamed, man. Don't y'all be ashamed. Come on. Because like I said, a lot of people go through this stuff, y'all. And I just want to let you guys know that you are not alone. You are not alone, honey. I made it out. And if you enduring this type of foolishness now, bless your heart. Y'all really need to be reaching out. If you enduring the abuse right now, I don't care if it's in a marriage or a household. Abuse is abuse. And I mean, it's no different than being in a marriage and your husband is abusing you. What your friends gonna tell you? Get out. But he buying me this. Get out. He whooping your tail. He beating you up. No reason. He doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you're in an abusive marriage, people gonna tell you to get out. It's not right. Get out. So same situation if you're in a household and you're being abused. You know what I'm saying? Because some parents can be bullies to their kids. They could be the one bullying, and then, you know, kids act out in their own way. So you might have a child that's going to school that's being a bully, you know, but their parents might be the ones bullying them. The reason why they're bullying other people. You know what I'm saying? So, and I thought about that too. I'm like, maybe she was getting bullied. I don't know. We'll never know why she did what she did. But only thing about it, guys, I made it out, and guys still have a hedge of protection around me. And we just moving forward. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or concerns you guys want to talk about, chime in and we could discuss it. But if y'all don't have any questions, we're gonna end right here. And I'll pick up tomorrow about the topics that I was going to hit on earlier today, and I just kind of got sidetracked, guys. So if all my hearts and minds are satisfied, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.